name is Alessandro Rainoldi, and I am the head of the unit dealing with territorial development at the Joint Research Center of the European Commission, dealing specifically with modeling, territorial modeling, and smart.
Alessandro, we're here at the Smart Specialization Conference in Seville. What do you see as the value of bringing together policymakers and academics at an event like this?
Well, I think that in the smart specialization framework, we've always tried to put together different communities, specifically the academic community, the scientific community, together with the policy-making community, the practitioners, in order to actually trigger a process of mutual exchange and learning. This, I think, it is also at the core of the concept of smart specialization itself, and can bring important spillovers to each part of the community in order to have science meeting policy, and also policy putting questions to the scientific communities in order to actually build up something together.
And what would success look like for you in an event like this, where academics and policymakers come together?
Well, it's true that measuring success in academic terms is very different than measuring it in policy-making terms. That's why I will not try to build up a composite indicator in this respect, but rather think of both the quality of the presentations and chance to actually exploit the enormous amount of knowledge that has been shared here for further scientific publications, for example, special issues in journals and so on. That would be a key outcome of scientific contributions. But also in terms of policy making, the outcome would be the chance and the actual triggering of a reflection by the policymakers that would actually use and incorporate some of the policy, some of the advice and the outcome of the scientific community into future reviews or future decisions for their policy action.
And this conference has been organized in partnership between the RSA and your organization. How has your experience been working with the RSA?
Well, actually, from the very beginning, we thought that we could not go alone. And we were really delighted when we had this opportunity to share this honor and burden, of course, with the regional studies associations, because the RSA is a top association in regional science, and we really think that we would need to aim at the top level in order to ensure to give a sound and profound product in terms of both scientific output and policy contribution.
And what do you see as the added value for policymakers of being a member of the RSA?
Well, in this context, I would go back to what I said earlier on in terms of community. I think that being part of a community is a value added per se. And being part of a community such as the RSA, which is a prestigious community, is widely acknowledged in the world, and it's not only acknowledged in the scientific community itself, but also acknowledged as an important partner for policy making, is indeed a huge asset and a value added. I would advise for membership to the Regional Studies Association, because I really believe that this kind of interaction, possibility of exchange and mutual and sharing and mutual learning are very important.
Thank you very much.